bora, 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 bora. Antônio Pardo.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice move. With 1 on the clock, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Here's Rollins. Pass to Porter. And here's Giannis. Out to Turner. And here's MP for 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Edwards drawing the double team. Randall down low. Giannis is there. Randall with the bucket.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
MP kicks to Giannis. Up and in on the way.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
McDaniels outside. Back to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Porter. Edwards against Turner. Yep, that one goes.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's MP, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Shot on the wing, and the shot falls short this time. The Bucks trail. And there's the drive.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
In that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Here's Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by MP. Over in the corner, Randall. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
On the wing, MP. McDaniels defended. MP dishes to Giannis. There's the drive. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Randall. Last game he had 28 points. Down low, Turner with the steal. MP high post. Working on McDaniels. There's the lob, and Kumbo hammers the alley-oop through.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 37 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Minnesota making a switch. Clark's checked in. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Assistant, Julius Randle. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Outside Porter. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And MP throws it down.
That's just great communication. MP already reliable in that regard.
Edwards kicks to Clark. Antetokounmpo against Randle. Back to Edwards.
Ai,
A 3.
errou.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Pass to Turner. MP outside. Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for Minnesota. Now here's Reed. From outside off the mark. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. Bucket is good. MP's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Oh, não.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randle. And again, it's Minnesota.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Rollins. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Basket good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
No resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
For 3, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards,
Rebound, Milwaukee.
forte.
This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Now, MP. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. To the paint, it's stolen by Edwards. Three-pointer. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Giannis outside. Inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Over in the corner, Edward. That three off the mark. A three from MP. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... Here for the Bucks. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Santos in at the three spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Just 4 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Spurs. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Porter in the corner. Giannis inside. He's defended by Randall. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer
Tem 21 pontos já.
the more dangerous he becomes.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Here's Rollins, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Gobert, he's checked in for Julius Randle. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
And here's MP for 3. That's good.
Hey, 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 hey.
For 8-night shooting.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Oh, que botou errado.
DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
MP passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Edwards can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's good. Now, this is a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Ah,
And they go to
tá
the
arremesso.
foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Here's Rollins. He has 5. Back to Porter. Over Edwards. Porter, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 4. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for... And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this.
Hello, and let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have...
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Bucks.
I'm impressed with the effort.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you...
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for Minnesota. Randall and Reed all
Tem que... Ó. Ontem?
MP's checked in for Porter, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Edwards' shot is good.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Anthony is out there with MP, and it's Turner in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Endorse for the Timberwolves, 2
Ai,
consecutive
que
trips
isso.
to the
Eu vou.
Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Elbow shot. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And here's Randall. No good from outside.
Ai, ai.
And here we go. MP.
Vamos, 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 vamos.
Execute in the open floor. Good job by MP to get to his spot.
Calma.
Randall passes
Aí
to
eu sabia.
Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks trail by 8. And
Finish.
now here comes
Kuzma.
leading the break. Took him no time at all on that one.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Conley dishes to Edwards. The tray. They get it back. And Gobert gets to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. And it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, Turner, such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Porter's checked in for the Bucks. Rivers has called a timeout, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Kuzma.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Here's Randall. Antetokounmpo defending McDaniels. And
Fiquei com medo de fazer a
by
falta.
McDaniels.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels to finish.
Turner with the screen on McDaniels. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Giannis sets a screen for MP. 5 on the clock. Fast break. Here we go. All going up court. And there's Randall.
Ok, bem.
Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
For 3, Edwards. That shot off.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
To the inside. Turner. Good, and it's MP picking up the
Torneio,
assist.
torneio.
And with the Timberwolves.
Não,
Outside Edwards.
acostumei.
Reed with a screen on Porter. Edwards for three. Edwards nails it.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Here's MP. From outside, Reed with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Randall shoots the three. It's good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
MP. And too much time in the lane. They get called
Tentando
for
sair, eu tava tentando
defensive
sair. Ah,
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that
Bacana.
was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now McDaniels. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this
Yes.
game away at this point.
And that one is good.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis
Boa.
that near
Perdeu, né?
7-foot
18
frame.
Defensive foul. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run. Randall outside. Now McDaniels. He's off from three.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
They had to battle for this one. There were times when it looked like it was slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Julius Randle.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Cleared away by Turner. Rollins against DiVincenzo. On the wing, MP. Misses the three. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Tem que fazer assim.
The mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's go to Jennifer.
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys came up short. What do you think needs to change?
Well, to be honest, we need to get off to a better start. If you get your confidence up early, you can ride that kind of wave into the end of the game. And that's on me, though. I got to be a better leader. I got to get everyone involved from beginning to the end.
Sounds like great teamwork. Thank you, MP.
It will be. Thanks.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForte.